From CBS News Bay Area, this is the Afternoon Edition.
Enough is enough. We have to do more.
San Francisco city officials presenting new strategies against auto break-ins in the city right now on the Afternoon Edition. Good afternoon. I'm Amanda Storantino.
And I'm Ryan Yamamoto. San Francisco police holding a press conference today to address rampant car break-ins that are happening all across the city. The SFPD announcing the auto break-in enforcement operation. This is to curb the rate of smash and grab car break-ins across the city and the Bay Area. Police say they will now use bait cars to try to deter car burglars. Police Chief Bill Scott, along with city leaders, say they will hold criminals accountable.
People's lives get turned upside down. People who come from all over the world, their cars get broken into, their passports get stolen. All their possessions that they came here with are taken. And we find luggage discarded all over the city, all over the region, actually. So we know that this problem is a devastating one for a lot of our victims, and enough is enough.
Police Chief Bill Scott says auto break-ins are actually down this year, but they will continue fighting against those car burglars.
And Congressman Adam Schiff visited Half Moon Bay for a community roundtable discussion with farm workers this morning. He visited the nonprofit Alas to discuss topics ranging from mental health, the economic crisis, and the recent tragic shootings. Congressman Schiff says he wanted to speak with the affected farm workers to try to find solutions for the community.
They've given me a lot of good ideas to come back to the Congress with to try to address these housing shortages among farm workers and the living conditions, but also shed a real light on the mental health needs of farm workers, which is, I think, something that's gotten no attention in Congress.
Earlier today, we also spoke to the founder and executive director of Alas, Dr. Belinda Hernandez-Arriaga.
Right now, what we're seeing is that we really need housing, as we have been pushing for, especially in the light of the mass shooting. We saw the conditions. Our farm workers are actually not even able to pay for the very food that they grow.
Belinda also says farm workers also need better wages, medical care, and immigration reform.
Meanwhile, in Oakland, Mayor Sheng Tao announcing the investment of $50 million into the East Oakland area known as the 40 by 40. That area is home to the largest concentration of Black Oakland flatland residents, and speakers of the event included the mayor and OUSD Superintendent Dr. Kyla Johnson-Trammell.
A community that has been for so long forgotten about and underserved. And so this is the down payment to new investments.
The mayor also says this is the beginning of many more investments to that area.
We all know what recent headlines have been in San Francisco. Jobs gone because of stores pulling out of the city. Crime and homelessness tied to open-air drug dealing. But even still, there are people doing the work to innovate a path forward in their neighborhoods. So take a look at this map right here. According to the San Francisco Comptroller's Office, these neighborhoods we've highlighted are thriving, making more money than before the pandemic. The Presidio, along with the Western Addition and Japantown, saw sales tax revenue jump by 36%, 9% and 5% this quarter compared to then. That's a good indication of economic activity. Japantown got its revenue boost from restaurant recovery. New businesses are popping up and people are going out again to support. That's where Sean Chitnez found the bounce back, giving a lift to a longtime family business.
Here in Japantown, they certainly have their own unique challenges while also dealing with issues that are facing the entire city. But the businesses who have committed to this neighborhood are starting to enjoy an increase in sales because of a variety of factors.
We love it here. Most of our customer base is from around here, so we want to make sure that we stay around and keep serving them. That's important to us.
Yasukochi's Sweet Shop has been in the neighborhood for decades. It was actually recently named a legacy business in Japantown as they prepare to celebrate 50 years here in 2024. Kenji Yik, who is keeping on the tradition started by his grandparents, says he's actually producing more baked goods, including their very popular coffee crunch cake, to keep up with demand. One reason for its success: it's actually older than the shop itself.
It came from a restaurant way back in the early 1900s called Blum's. He got the original recipe. My grandpa brought it over here and we started the business off of that.
The warmer weather has helped to keep people coming in each day and get orders in ahead of time. After they reopened from the shutdown during the pandemic, a couple changes to their business only increased orders.
We actually saw an uptick in business, which was really nice. So very motivating just to know that people really, they were waiting for us to come back, and they were really excited to see us come back.
And Kenji tells us that they also have to think about crime, but right now they feel very comfortable and safe in this neighborhood. Other businesses also want to point out that one other factor that is helping them so far this year, an increase in tourism.
And the debate over a homeless encampments in San Francisco, that will continue today in a federal court. At issue, an injunction that prevents the city from sweeping encampments. Yesterday, the city and housing advocacy groups agreed if someone is offered housing or shelter, they are no longer considered involuntarily housed. Therefore, the city can legally remove them. A final ruling on the injunction may not come for several months.
All right, let's get to First Alert meteorologist Darren Peck. And Darren, I know it doesn't feel like it, but apparently pumpkin spice is out. So is it going to be cooling down anytime soon? Yeah, it is. He's not thrilled. He's not thrilled.
It's too early.
It is.
That's what I thought.
And the weather is not going to cooperate with that.
Didn't think so.
It was 90 degrees in Oakland yesterday, broke a record. It was 85 in San Francisco, and it's still going to be in the mid-90s inland today. But we are going to start cooling down areas that are in the immediate bay. I'll show you a little comparison on how things are going to change across the bay today. And the first thing that we're going to notice is if you are in the bay and you've got access to the cooling influence, you're going to see your temperatures come down as much as 10 or 11 degrees from where they were yesterday. You can see the onshore influence that's already starting to take hold here, the clouds filling in the bay for the overnight hours tonight, and that's what's going to bring our temperatures down for everybody tomorrow. But for today, you've got to settle with mid-70s over here and still some low 90s over here. But tomorrow, those inland valleys, we're getting you down into the 80s. We'll take a look at that. We'll look at an improvement on air quality, perhaps, and we're going to start getting rid of some of the mugginess. I'll have all that coming up in the complete First Alert forecast in just a bit.
All right, Darren, thanks. We need to get down to Southern California, where the latest mass shooting left at least 3 people dead and at least 6 others injured at a bar in Orange County last night. This happened at a historic biker bar in Trabuco Canyon. One of the dead is the gunman. Police say he was a retired law enforcement officer. Police also say the incident may have stemmed from a domestic dispute. Officials say the gunman also shot and killed his wife.
Well, former President Donald Trump will turn himself into Georgia authorities later on today on charges connected to alleged attempts to overturn the election there. Supporters of Trump have gathered near Atlanta's Fulton County Jail all day. He's expected to be treated like any other defendant during the booking process, which could include the first ever mugshot of a former U.S. president. His bond has already been set at $200,000, and the former president has denied any wrongdoing.
You don't have any right to challenge it. If you challenge an election, we're going to indict you and put you in jail.
Trump joins at least 9 other co-defendants who have also surrendered this week, including his former personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani, who was charged with 13 counts for pushing false election claims in Georgia. And this will play out the day after Trump was a no-show for the first Republican primary presidential debate last night. 3 former and 2 current governors, a senator, a businessman, and former Vice President Mike Pence presented their messages to voters ahead of the Iowa caucuses in January. Meanwhile, Trump was being interviewed by former Fox News commentator Tucker Carlson.